She's my black brother. Why you ask me questions like that? Fine, I'll answer you, stupid. I feel like you guys keep trying to distract people when I'm focusing on other things, namely the moon. Yes, I said it, the moon. Can't be distracted. What's going on with the war? What's wrong with the economy? Stop worrying about that. I got that under control. Just focus on space. The United States of space. Because I ain't stopping at the moon. Write this down. M-A-R-S, Mars, baby. That's where we are going. Mars, red rocks.
Saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president.
Dearest President Zelensky, we are so sorry, we are so sorry, we are so sorry. I am so sorry that you have to deal with the Orange Man. We see you, we support you. This is so much bigger than Ukraine. This is a fight for democracy, a fight for a free world. If there's anything I can do to support you, adding another Ukraine flag to my bio, creating an interpretive dance in support of Ukraine, stabbing my Trump voodoo doll 10 times a day.
Rights, but we can't define what a woman is. But also men can be women. And no uterus, no opinion, but also men can get pregnant. Men are oppressing us, but also it's okay if biological men take over our spaces and our sports. Women are so over-sexualized in this culture, but it's empowering if women are the ones sexualizing themselves. Are you guys quite done yet? Like, are you okay?
But you wanna know the craziest part? Because my mom bathes me and my brothers all together. And out of nowhere, I locked up, and then my dad was calling my name, and I started going to the slow thing, and he said, "Stop playing with me." And I started to act. I ain't gonna lie, I started to act slow, and then as soon as he said that, we was speeding all the way, running lights, going to the hospital, and then next thing you know, I was seizing on the table. They said, "Nah, we gonna have to go in his brain tonight." Ever since then, I had 13 brain surgeries, and that's how many times my personality has changed. And that's something that you don't hear from a terminally ill child. They had 5 months to live. I'm gonna keep on going until my gas tanks run out. And that's when God calls you home. You never know when God's gonna call you home. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my dad. And I know he's pretty proud of me, and I'm pretty proud of him too. And I'd like to thank President Trump, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today.
How do Democrats not stand up and applaud for that young boy during Trump's speech the other night? They had multiple families up there that went through things, and they just sat there, held up their little paddles and said, "Trump lies." Tells you everything you know about Democrat Party. Tells you they have not learned from this past election anything, and they deserve to get trounced in the midterms for sure. Welcome back to another episode of our Libs of TikTok series. If you are new to this channel, take this opportunity, head on down, click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos.
Here's your stupid clips. Those aren't the clips I need. These are the ones that were in the barn. This is why I hate building fence with a dummy. I'm no dummy. You're the dummy. No, I'm not. You are. No, 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 you are. Boys! What are you all bickering about? He started it. I don't care. Have you all had any beef today? We're too busy working. Yeah. You all know you start acting like grouchy me when you haven't had your beef. So? Here's some Didier Ranch beef to get you guys acting right. Eat it. Fine. Fine. See, don't you all feel better?
Much better.
Thank you, Granny.
Anytime. Now get back to work and remember, you ain't you when you're vegan.
Get your beef from Didier Ranch.
So the gender pay gap is real, but gender isn't real. Got it.
So let me get this straight. Democrats just voted to keep men in women's sports, which definitely hurts women and their rights. And they won't acknowledge that there are only two genders, men and women. Yet they wore pink to the State of the Union for women's rights. Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you believe the United States is the best country in the world?
No.
Can you name me 3 countries better?
Not really.
DEI is not a threat, it's a gift.
Well, it was a gift, so we're returning it. We're sending it back. You can have it. Trump is continuing to find new ways to ruin my life. So I told you guys, when he got elected, he signed some executive order, and basically it stopped me from getting any government assistance, any food stamps, Medicaid, whatever. And so with that, I've been living off of the money I get from suing my parents for having me without my permission. And so I was getting $5,000 a month from that. And I had to make a lot of cuts, but you know, I was like, that's $60,000 a year. I can do it, especially because my house is paid off, my parents bought it for me, whatever. Well, now my parents told me that they legally don't have to send that money anymore because of some executive order, whatever the fuck an executive order is, some executive order that was signed protecting people from being sued by their kids without like good cause, and apparently suing your parents for having you without your permission is not a good cause. I don't know. I don't think that is even legal because the case was already closed. I've been getting this money for years. I think it's like 6 years now. So I don't understand how that executive order affects this at all. So I'm probably still going to take them to court because I think they're lying. I don't even know. Haven't even seen this executive order, so I don't even know. But there's been like a bajillion executive orders signed that have affected me personally, and I'm pissed about it.
Actually, an instructor in history. My main area is World War I and World War II. And I really hate it when I'm teaching those classes and then we have a political discussion and students immediately go to the fascistic kind of like Hitler comparison. But that's my question that I have for you. At what point have you seen the development of what's happening currently right now to Trump's rise to power?
Do you also correlate President Trump's rise to second power to Winston Churchill's?
No, I wouldn't.
But they have way more in common than the Weimar Germany one. And you're a historian professor, you know
Okay.
that, right?
Oh.
Well, think about it. Donald Trump was put in exile, so was Churchill after the Darnells. You know about the Darnells because you're a professor, right? You do? Okay. Can you tell me about the Darnells?
I would rather focus primarily on the
If you're a World War I professor and you don't know about the Darnells?
well,
Okay, this is what you're paying for, everybody.
If I can give you some comparisons that I would necessarily see. I mean, if you look at, you have a populist movement, right? You have someone who is has a cult of personality, a very effective rhetoric. If you look at the assassination attempts that were on Hitler and on Trump, if you look at even the iconography that you have within the MAGA hats, you have a white lettering on a red background. If you even go even further.
Oh, I got another one you forgot. Did you know that Hitler had a dog?
No. So the very nature of history is seeing a level of comparison of analysis. Once again, I'm not.
Oh my goodness! Hitler was also a vegetarian, so vegetarians are also likely to kill their whole population. This is such a sloppy analysis, and you know it.
Hey, if you are not a member of our community tab, head on over, get great memes like this one we have right here. No American should go hungry or homeless while billions of our dollars are sent overseas. That is what is happening right now in the Trump administration. Doge is making sure that we take care of our people before we go run and take care of the whole entire world. Also, we have I'm slashing government. Dictator! Ukraine won't get an election. I'll stay in charge. Leader! Amazing how it worked with the liberals, isn't it? Fascist! You are going to take control of this whole country. But they let a lot of stuff slide when it works in their favor. Pretty odd.
Conservatives are never going to accept you. I'd rather be as lonely as Cardi B's last brain cell than surrounded by weakness. Now walk with me. There is nothing appealing about being a liberal. I don't want to be on the side with neutered men or women bragging about aborting babies like it's a Call of Duty kill streak. Leftism had our country so backwards that we've been funding DEI TV shows in the Middle East. Iraq is never going to make their whole country worship black, gay, disabled, obese people like America does. I am not a pick-me. I don't need validation from anyone besides my accountant. Yet leftists love to tell me that my liberal father must be disappointed in me. He is! And that's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make for limited government. God himself is disappointed in some of you for switching up his design. You need to be worried about your own acceptance because the walls escaping hell cannot be jumped.
I need it so he'll get sick and die. I hate this man. And when I'm watching TikTok, I'll just be doing this the whole time because I'm so pissed off with all the news stories that I got.
Hey, I just want to let you know I think you're pretty freaking awesome, and hope you're having a super freaking awesome day and stuff. Okay, that's it. That's the whole thing. You can go back to doing whatever it is you were doing.
So AOC called Elon Musk unqualified. That would almost be as crazy as a bartender calling calling a rocket scientist stupid. Who would do that?
Hey, abortion should always be safe, legal, but rare. Very rare. You're pregnant? What are you doing? Get an abortion. It's empowering. You'll feel powerful. Yeah, just sit right over there. Yeah, watch out for the dead rat. All right, I'm gonna go wash off the tools from the last one. They're not really dirty.
Well, that's so true. Hey, if you are not following Me Mores on social media, please make sure in the links below that you go and follow us, because we have an Instagram account. We're posting reels from the videos you are seeing right now. So make sure you follow there to get reels of these videos. And also we are on X, where we are posting regularly memes, and we're also going against liberals on their idiocracy opinions for sure. And then TikTok, we're growing really quick on TikTok. It's at Meme Wars YT. So please follow us on TikTok at Meme Wars YT. All the links are in the description below. Don't miss out. Make sure you're following us.
So I just spent 90 minutes of my life watching Trump, so you didn't have to. You're welcome. In a nutshell, here's what we learned. That Doge has cut $5 gajillion from the budget solely on 300-year-old transgender mice stealing from the coffers of Social Security. America is great again.
Howdy, Bestie. Bestie, I'm just here to tell you that you got this. So I need you to type, I got this, in the comments. I love you. Remember, the best part of your day is you. Love you, Bestie. Mwah.
So, Zelensky is considered a hero for putting Ukraine first, but somehow Trump is considered evil for putting the United States first. So when you put your own country first, it's noble unless it's the United States. The hypocrisy here is absolutely ridiculous.
Y'all, I fear somebody's got to do it and get it done quickly. Somebody's got to do it. And we need to set up a GoFundMe for whoever does it to make sure they have the absolute best commissary in there. Top-notch noodles. Top-notch deodorant and shampoo. And hypothetically, if you don't make it after you do it, your kids' will go to the top universities with that GoFundMe we'll set up for you. But somebody's got to do it and get it done quickly.
Whatever was more important than my son, your granddaughters, whatever it was, I hope you get it. If it was cheaper gas prices, cheaper eggs, more guns, Greenland, no, for some reason. I hope you get that. All of it. Or else it was all for nothing, right? That's not true. It's not even true. I hope you suffer, honestly. I do. And before you tell me how cruel that is, hoping doesn't do anything. I hope for lots of things that don't happen. You know what gets things done is voting. You fucking betrayed them. All of them. So many people. And whatever it is you betrayed them for, I don't know. I hope it's worth it. I hope it's good to you. And it probably will be. It probably will be. Because that's what you wanted. And you knew. But I'll never forgive you for it. Ever.
Anyone else find it odd that Zelensky puts Ukraine first, he's considered a hero, but Trump puts America first, and he's considered a fascist? Democrats used to cry about, oh, Trump's going to start World War III. Now they're crying because Trump is unwilling to start World War III.
Isn't it amazing how this all works with the Democrats? It's just complete flip-flop. It's all reversed. Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Perfect example right there. Trump is a dictator. but Zelensky is not. Make it make sense, but you cannot make it make sense when you are dealing with a group of people that have serious Trump derangement syndrome. You guys have seen it time and time again from every single video that we've been putting out. The amount of mental illnesses that are running rampant throughout Washington and throughout this whole country around Donald Trump. It's unbelievable what this man has been able to do to a group of people. Take their ideology, totally make sure that everybody knows how junk that ideology is, and then when they realize how junk it is, they go nuts. They call you names because they're trying to protect all that little bubble that they've been in for so long, that the Democrats have had control. Control is the key word. Control over them. That's what's really this is all about, is that control factor. And when you're losing that control factor, because one man comes around with a whole different set of ideology that really resonates with the country because they're used to that. They're used to that before the Dems really started ramping it up over the last couple of years with what took place with Fauci. But so this is what you're going to get. And you're going to get them not standing for sick kids. You're going to get them not standing for those that have been killed, for family stories, to celebrate American dreams and American values. They're sitting. They have paddles. They look like a bunch of kids. That's what they've reduced themselves to. But you want to know what? Keep reducing yourself to that. We will take that every single day to continue to move forward with Make America Great Again. You're making it easy. America's looking at you like a bunch of toddlers, and they're actually looking to Trump as the one that's making more sense in this fight. So let's keep sharing this. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Let me know that you enjoyed today's video, but let YouTube know as well. Gets it out to others that really need to see this, right? They really need to see it, because I'm telling you, the mainstream media is flip-flopping it. They're putting sob stories of people that have been cut away from, USAID, and jobs have been gone, all because of that evil man. It's all a bunch of nonsense. You guys know that, but what we need to do is we need to share. So make sure you share this video. Make sure you share some of the memes I put up. Feel free to screenshot them, take them. I'm all good with it. No worries. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for all the support. There is a PayPal below if you'd like to donate to the channel, and there's a super thanks to keep this channel growing, to put out great content, and continue to be a loud voice for the Make America Great Again movement. Thank you guys for the support like always, but today's video is over, and I will see you guys on the next one.